does is it slows down the process in the beginning where we assume we know the problem. It forces you to understand the problem a little bit more deeply to say what is behind this problem. When people are gaining weight, let's take an example of people gaining weight. What's the reason why people gain weight? Is it simply that they're eating more and exercising less? There is much, much more behind that question. And the more effort you put in understanding the problem, the better solution you come up with. So what design thinking does basically slows down the process in the beginning. Yes, you require a little bit more time. But what it does is it ensures a greater chance of success in the future. The solution is more likely to succeed. So given a limited amount of time, if you would normally rush into a solution by the time you're 10% into the time, I would say spend 40% time in defining the solution problem and then get into the solution. And then if you're a real design thinker, maybe you'll spend 60% time defining the problem. And once you define the real problem, the solution actually becomes very obvious and very, very likely to succeed. So sometimes there are times when we spend 80% of the project in just trying to understand the problem. And to understand the problem, the solution itself is so simple and so obvious, it takes only 20% time to implement it. So it's not the total time that you're worried about, it's actually the distribution of time in understanding the problem to understanding the solution. Make sense?
So one last question that we have is that is customer satisfaction the ultimate factor that we choose in to measure